is Christmas Day 2018, and I hope that this day finds you well and happy and that you're surrounded with your loved ones. I am certainly surrounded with my loved ones right now because I just got through eating breakfast. Have been up for quite some time. I have been browsing patterns on Ravelry, adding to my notebook of things that I want to make for the coming year as little put aside gifts. Got some small little simple things that I can make and put aside for stocking stuffers and things of that nature. Right now I am working on a project for Miss Marianne, and then very shortly I am going to be going out feeding and watering so that I can get around and go over to the barn so that we can do the big reveal of the little mare we picked up on Thursday. Little girl still doesn't know what's going on, which is exciting. The other mare, the Appaloosa mare, Miss Marianne's granddaughter, has actually taken quite an interest in, which is good because after her mother passed away, she seemed like she'd really lost interest in doing anything to do with horses or riding. So she took quite an interest in the Appaloosa mare and has christened her Bella. The little Arabian mare, we are pretty sure the little girl is going to call her Poppy, but we don't know that for sure. So we're going to be heading over and taking care of that, and of course there will be filming of that. But right now I'm working on a project for Miss Marianne. Okay, Miss Marianne every year usually buys gift baskets from me. Well, this year she didn't mention it, so I kind of thought, well, maybe she just is tired of, everybody's tired of my gift baskets, and that's fine. Last night, she's like, why didn't you do gift baskets this year? And I'm like, because I didn't think you wanted any. She's like, I need some gift baskets. So here I am. Oops. Here I am on Christmas morning getting together some gift baskets for Miss Marianne. She told me she needed 3. So I have a selection of jams and jellies that I made over the year. If you've watched my podcast, you will have seen me talk about most of these. And I am getting ready to wrap them up and put them into some baskets for gifting. So first I will put some nice fabric over, I'll wipe the dust off of them first, and then cut some jar cover tops out of this fabric to put on the top. I'll pack them into these baskets, whichever ones they fit, and then I'll wrap them up for her. So yay! A little bit more time in on my socks this morning. These are going to be what I focus on, I think, for the next couple of days. I really would like to get these finished and off the needles before the end of the year. So these are where I'm going to put my energy. They need to be about this much longer for me to turn the heel on them. But I've got Miss Marianne's gift baskets wrapped up here. I've got a thing of ribbon to put a ribbon on the neck of the little horse. And I'm fixing to load up and head to Marianne. So I'm here at the barn, and we are getting ready to get the little mare up, and I am going to start making a bow to put on her. So that'll be exciting. Well, the elves have been busy here at the barn. We got our bow ready, and we got a gift tag and everything. Now let's just hope she doesn't freak out when we put it on her. What you think, pretty girl? You look nice. Don't you look pretty? Yeah, you look pretty. Good girl. She's being really good about wearing a ribbon, though. Yeah. Someone's getting a little impatient waiting. They ought to be here just any minute, though. Yeah, they just pulled in. Merry Christmas.
What do you think about that, Jane? Can you believe that? What is it?
She got the sweetest spicy.
She is a...
You're fluffy. She's so soft.
Oh.
And you've got to stay on her training. They say she's partially trained, but
She just needs finished.
she just needs to be worked a little
You
bit.
like her?
What do you think?
You got a horse
She's
for
so
Christmas. Can you believe it?
She wouldn't have fit under the tree.
No, she
No.
Isn't she awesome?
We went
She
and
said
got
she's
her
gonna
Thursday.
She'll live here. Because it's more fun to ride with friends than it is to ride by yourself.
Plus, she's gonna need some work. You're gonna have to treat her like magic, you know. But we can get her there. They rode her bareback with saddle and everything. There you go.
Her saddle pad is like off of her.
Okay, let's stop her.
Good job.
And then just turn around.
Good job.
What I want you to learn right away, teach her is to do circles, because that's your control. Anytime she does anything that's scary, you can circle it right away, you know that. Yes. Now I'm gonna turn her in toward that way, and you're gonna pick up that rein over there and use your heel. Beautiful.
Very
wow.
good.
Good job. You'll do the same thing. You're gonna pick up your left rein and use your left heel. Nice. Good girl. Good girl. That's so good. Look at her head.
Oh yeah, you couldn't ask. Squeeze instead of kicking. Try just squeezing. There you go.
It's coming. There it is. Good girl. Good girl. She's licking her lips. That is so good. That is so good. Good. Does she feel different on this side than the other side? Does she feel different on this side? I don't do it all. It's up here on the other side. So we need to know we need to work on both sides.
Look up. Look where you want to go.
Like sit around that door. You gotta anticipate that door. Every time you get near it, goose it.
She's pretty.
She's gorgeous.
Wait till she sheds off. She's gonna shine like the sun when she sheds. Aries.
Aries, stop. Aries. Well, it didn't bother her at all.
No, she just looked and she didn't care.
She didn't care what it was.
I guess that's the sun. It looked like a big old hunk of white fur there. I thought, gosh, she's killed something.
Yep, I think you got you a winner there, Cheney.
We sure do. And this horse has got a winner.
Just meant to be.
I have brushes at home. They're purple.
Okay, Miss Marianne, what do we do today?
Okay, today we presented a little girl that the only thing on her Christmas list was a horse. We presented her with a horse today, the one that Deborah and I picked up in Beebe, close to Beebe last week. and the little girl did not know she was getting a horse, and this particular horse was the size that she's been riding at our barn. Those horses belong to other people, but this one's hers. And Deborah put a big ribbon on the horse and said to Cheney, and Cheney cried, and we all cried. We all had a few tears because it was just a dream coming true, especially for her to have that on her Christmas list, get up Christmas morning and doesn't think she's got a horse. And so then Cheney walked the horse, and she round pinned and lunged it, and then everyone thought the horse was safe enough for her to get on, and she did. And I led her around a few minutes, and then she rode her by herself. And it's love.
Mm-hmm.
It's
love at first sight.
It's a real good story. This child will never outgrow her love for horses.
Nope, we did good. We good horse matchmakers.
Yes.
Well, I had some unexpected company today right after I got home. A good friend of mine who is an artist. She used to do my hair for a little while before she ended up moving back to her hometown and her husband's hometown with her family. Came by today. She was in town visiting her mom. And she brought me a present. So I said, oh, she made this, handmade by yours truly. Oh, love it. So let's see what it is. She's a great artist. And in fact, several of the pieces that you've seen hanging in my house, she has done. Let's see what we got here. Oh my goodness, look at that. Wow. That's beautiful. Oh my goodness, Shay, that's gorgeous. Thank you so much. Let's see what be perfect for my kitchen. Pig butts, yay! And then and she brought me, yummy. She brought me some good old moisturizing body butter. Lord knows I need that as a farm girl. That was so sweet of her to do that. Cool. How sweet in a sachet. Wonderful. Thank you, Shay. You are the bomb. That's awesome. I love that painting. That is amazing. I told her I liked that picture and she made me one, so that's awesome. Well, I'm home, obviously. I have already put out hay and fed and watered, and I did that while Shay and her girls and husband were here. They wanted to see all the animals anyway, so it worked out. So put out extra hay for the cows and put another bale of hay out for the horses and donkeys. Because tomorrow and the next day they're calling for some rain. I'll probably put another bale of hay out for the cows day after tomorrow. Tomorrow's agenda is I've got to start taking a look at that hole in my roof, well, soffit fascia overhang. This part, but on the back side of my house. I got to take a look at that tomorrow because there is a hole there. I've got to trim back the tree limbs, and then I need to figure out a way to block up the hole. I've got some plywood here. I'll just rip a piece and put some screws in it and screw it up in there. I also have to work on my chicken coop roof, get that going too, and prune my apple trees and clean out from underneath the rabbit cages. That's the order of business for the rest of the week. And then next week I'm going to start in on the kitchen cabinets. I decided that's going to be my only goal for next week, other than just feeding and watering, is to get those kitchen cabinets started. So that'll be a good goal. But anyway, so I'm gonna go in the house now and relax for a few minutes and get myself a nice tall glass of ice water and hopefully work on my socks a little bit. You know, days like today are wonderful for lots of reasons. Obviously, the little girl got her horse and we were able to help out by getting the horse a really great home. But they're also affirming for me in that it makes me realize, or it's just a reinforcement of, I made the right decision to come home in 2005. It was a big gamble for me. I gave up a job that I really loved to gamble on a job that I hoped would work out, but I still had to prove myself and get tenure and get promoted. I walked away from a 7-year relationship that I knew would probably end as a result of me deciding to move back home. I moved home with my 3 horses, my dog, my cat, and the fervent hope that I could save the farm. And days like today show me that yes, I'm in the right place, doing the right thing for the right reasons, because I was able to help, you know, a dream come true. Somebody's looking at Lucky's food. Anyway, you know, these guys, these fur kids of mine, these kids that I help at the barn, my students at UCA, you know, my community of friends, both near and far, that's what I came home for. I came home for all of that. Without making the move that I made, I would have none of those things. And although my life path has been somewhat unconventional to a lot, I don't have children, I don't have a husband, but I am so wholly satisfied and content with the life decisions that I have made to get me here. Hasn't always been easy. It hasn't always been easy. There's been plenty of blood, sweat, and tears shed over this place and over following this crazy horse dream that I've had, and you know, and reestablishing myself at a job and striving to seek excellence at that job and establishing myself in the community here. You know, hasn't always been easy, but every bit of it has made the end result worth it. And so on this Christmas Day, I am super grateful. Here comes Willie. I am super grateful to be here and to have made it to this place of peace and contentment. You know, it's like Alfie the Christmas tree, you know. It's more than just a day a year that I want these feelings and this sentiment and this content, or in this peace, you know. Planting peace is like that cowl that I'm working on, the seeds of peace. So I'm very grateful for that opportunity, and I'm grateful for my strong, wonderful community of people around me. Horses, crafting, science, everything. It really is the whole embodiment of the Physicist Farmgal, and I'm forever grateful that I made the decision and the doorways were opened for me. Lucky is not happy that someone's looking. He's right there. He's right. I'm pointing at my screen. Y'all can't see that. He's right there complaining. Anyway, I'm going to work on my socks and relax for a while, and I'll check back in with y'all later. I need about another 1.5 inches on these socks, and then I'll be ready to turn the heel on them. Yay! I don't know if I'll get them finished tonight or not, but I'm going to try. Well, Willie is trying to persuade me that it's time to go to bed, even though I want to stay up a little bit longer and work on my socks. It's not even 8 o'clock yet, so it's a little too early for bed, buddy. But anyway, so I think I'm going to call it a day here. But I'll be back tomorrow for Boxing Day, and doing a little bit of work around the house, and hopefully getting to ride horses tomorrow afternoon. So until I see y'all tomorrow, y'all be good to each other and take care of each other. And what, Willie? Huh? Yeah. Peace out, y'all. Bye.